Alrighty, I have a video for you today. I have a lot of videos about to come out because I have been wanting to talk on this for so long. So we dropped our flight deck or the Daredeviler video today and my reactions to it. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. The old me wanted the ride gone. The direction the park is going with this, the improvements, the color scheme of the ride, great. I'm excited. I think that this is going to be a great addition to the area. And based off of the rumblings and just the speculation out there, World Expo is in for a world of investments. I am so excited with the direction that the park is possibly heading with World Expo. And I just can't wait for you to see what I've been working on and Escape Designs has been working on. It should be out any day now. I know I keep saying that, but we are just finishing it up. It should be out any day now. The world record breaking RMC that will take up Kingswood. So with that, what is Canada's Wonderland doing with World Expo? It has been the topic of discussion for years now. The park has made it very clear that they plan on investing in World Expo and bringing it back to the original vision. Now, what is that vision? Well, I don't necessarily know. I don't work at Canada's Wonderland, and I'm not sitting in those board meetings where they're deciding what they're going to get. But thank goodness to recent surveys, we can kind of see the direction that they're aiming for in terms of what's going to be invested into World Expo next. It's obvious they want something grand. Grand World Expo. So we're going to get something either world record breaking RMC or some massive extreme mock spinner in the area. I definitely think they might go down the world record breaking RMC route if the surveys came back. A lot of people get a little scared when they hear spinning, so I have a feeling a lot of people might have gone with the world record breaking RMC. Again, it had world record breaking in the survey. People are going to go for that. This is my vision. If I had a pen and paper and I was Wonderland and I was designing World Expo, this is what I would do. So in the yellow, that is just a merch retail. It could be as simple as selling, like popcorn and light up toys at night and all that. That's yellow. Blue is dining. So we'd have our Grand World Eatery, the main one, and then we'd have our chicken tenders, and then we would transition that 90s diner or 70s diner into something World Expo. Then we have our massive roller coaster plot of land. That is your reddish pink color right there that outlines Kingswood. That is a very big expansion plot of land. And if it is done right, you can increase your guest allowance in the park, your park cap, by including the old paths that used to be back there as well. There's a lot of infrastructure in Kingswood that a lot of people don't talk about on the regular. That is restrooms, and there's even a restaurant back there. A lot of people don't know that. So in the blue there in Kingswood, that was actually like a restaurant where you could get drinks and simple food. So the utilities are there, the gas lines, all that are there. And same with the restrooms in Kingswood next to the event space there. So definitely set up for a midway back there with another restaurant, simple, fast grab restaurant. It's not a sit-down restaurant. And then big restrooms. We're talking big, by the way. Those are big restrooms back there. Again, they were to house events that could seat like 40,000 people, if not more. But yeah, then you have your event space, so like places you can hold like the schools or the arcade in the summer, and then it transitions to a Winterfest event space, the arcade over there, Crystal Palace. And then the purple is future ride pads for future rides. So almost like little expansion pads for future rides, like flat rides or maybe like a little kiddie coaster. So yeah, that's kind of like my vision there. There's a lot you can do in World Expo, and a lot of people are eyeing the go-karts being removed and, Wild Beast not being touched, so something's got to be going on there. And yes, something will eventually be going on there. I don't think before World Expo. I think our next major coaster really is Kingswood, but I could be wrong. The go-karts, from what I've been hearing, have nothing to do with a future ride. There has been no surveying done in the go-karts area that is of importance or for a roller coaster. Kingswood and World Expo has been surveyed for the last 3 to 4 years now. It's ready for development, and you are not putting a world record-breaking coaster in Medfair, again, next to your already mass draw roller coaster Leviathan. You are just sending way too many crowds into that very tight space over in Medieval Fair. Now, this end of the park, it really does not see guests for the first hour or two of the park opening. So they really have a lot to do over here to draw guests over. It'll help balance the park out so the north and south ends are a lot more balanced. Instead of everyone just heading north to Leviathan, a lot more people might head south, and it'll be really balanced, especially with Alpen Fury in the center of the park. It becomes extremely balanced. Now, unfortunately, Behemoth and Yukon, they obviously don't have that same draw that these other rides have. I'm just saying because, when the park opens, you can tell where people go. That's where people want to go, Alpen Fury and Leviathan. So there's definitely, that's where the next major roller coaster is going to go, in my opinion, is Kingswood. It is used for storage right now, but it's used for storage of things that they necessarily don't use. Other than the ice rink is stored there, some Winterfest props are stored there. I think Mrs. Claus's kitchen is stored in there, from what I've seen on the drone. And Vortex's train from Kings Island is also stored there, along with some of Paramount's old relics are also stored there, and Behemoth's trains in the winter. But yeah, that could be changed. They could obviously move those elsewhere. They have other plots of land, and I am hearing some interesting information coming out of Splashworks. So I'm really curious to see what happens this off season coming after this season. Oh, it's disgusting to talk about. I don't even want to mention that. But there is some rumblings about Splashworks that are interesting. So I'm really excited to see that. But, yeah, so this is my vision. I think this would be great, bringing back exactly how it used to look, a little multicultural. I really want to see a Japanese area in the park, and that's what you're going to see in my little mock prediction layout of the RMC. As well as Grand World Eatery, it is not what I was expecting. I'd like to see them go back to the drawing board and try again and bring back that Japanese restaurant that used to be back there. And, yeah, so I'm excited. A lot of money's been being poured into Wonderland. I know our 2026 water slide was delayed, but trust me, with what we got, the Mindbuster renovation, the flight deck renovation, Whitewater Canyon renovation, as well as all these other little things like Swings of the Century, Sledgehammer, some paint. It's great. I'll take that over a water slide any day. So, yeah, really excited about that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, I'd like to hear what you guys, if you could add one flat ride and one roller coaster to World Expo, what would you add? Comment down below what you would add. One roller coaster and one flat ride. What would you bring? Comment down below. I want to hear it. And for those, I got to promote it at least once in every video. If you want to attend our event on May 14th or September 12th, our big event with the tours, 2 tours, 1 hour of ERT on Yukon Striker in the morning, a park Q&A, and 2 hours of LRT on Alpen Fury and Leviathan after close. Tickets will be down below. Definitely you should check it out. It is highly rated, the event. I promise you. It got when I talk to anyone who went, they give it a really high rating. That I know I'm biased, but if you ask anyone who went, you could go out and find people who went to the event. It was a really good event. We busted our butt off. So here's to another year of it. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, and have a good one. Bye.